Would you be surprised if I said this was a more complicated answer than you would think? Again, ignore the outfit. I'm at work still. Currently, I'm acting as a wet paint sign. These tables were just painted, but we don't have a sign in the car, so my partner went to go get one. Anyway, yeah, this is a surprisingly complicated answer. Because you're right, Prometheus is an anti-Batman. She's one of many anti-Batman. The thing is that every single anti-Batman kind of claims to be the, like, definitive anti-Batman. There's a great video on all of this on YouTube by a guy named Bat Spectre called the Anti-Batman Dilemma. And if you want a much more in-depth look, go watch this video. It's great. I fucking loved it. But if you want a much worse version, here's the TikTok version. Every single one of those anti-Batmen are an anti-Batman in a different way. So let's take Killer Moth, for instance. That's where this comment comes from, is my video on Killer Moth. Killer Moth is the anti-Batman in the sense that she is the Batman for criminals. She is what Batman is to the police for the bad guys. Shine my signal up in the air, I'll show up with all of my cool gadgets and silly costume and cave, and we'll escape the bad guys together, furthering our collective villainy. At least that was his original intention. Prometheus is more of an example of exactly Batman, opposite morals. Instead of the son of two wealthy socialites, he's the son of two hippie criminals. Instead of being gunned down by a random mugger in the street, his parents are gunned down by police in front of him. Instead of dedicating himself to eradicating the forces of evil that would leave a child orphaned in the street, he decides to eradicate the forces of justice that left him orphaned. Prometheus is essentially DC's What If Batman Was Evil attempt number one. Well, maybe not attempt number one. It is the version of Batman that is exactly Batman with nothing else on top of it. Version 1. There were other characters that are included in this category, like Wrath is also the son of two criminals gunned down by police who dedicates himself to a life of crime. Except he decided to become an assassin and operates in Gotham City. Believe it or not, Catman doesn't super fall into this category. He's just a cat-themed supervillain who had a costume that was made in the very early period of Batman comics where making him look like Batman had absolutely no significance. Ultimately, the title of anti-Batman is a rather large category. It's more of a theme of supervillain, more so than it is a title bestowed upon one supervillain. Anti-Batman isn't exactly like Reverse Flash. It's not like it's everything that Batman is, but opposite. Or at least it can be, but it's more that's one of many and not just this one guy has that thing. And trust me, some of them do them better than others. This guy is a disappointment to the genre. Marsupial boy, what does the fucking nothing in the grand scheme of things. All of this ultimately to say, go watch this video. It does a way better job explaining this than I do.